my gosh, it's been so long, guys. Hello, everyone. You're right. It is a reunion. Oh my gosh. Hello. It's been ages, and I felt so bad. But hello. Hi, Veggie Man. Hi, Possum. I see French and Allie. Hi. Uh, I don't know how I'm gonna say your name, but hello. Welcome. Hey. I Okay, I'm gonna say real quick. I haven't done a lot. Like the reason I haven't been streaming is because I haven't been doing a lot of work. It's just been a very stressful time for me. So like this cat tree is still unfinished, but I have been doing little bits of it. The technical stuff. It kind of works. Kind of. We're getting there. This is actually loading it up to preview you guys right now. This is the first time that this little circle thing has worked at all. Like I haven't been able to get the cats to sit in it until apparently now. It's still a bit janky, but I'll see what I can do. But I have, while I sit here and talk for a bit, I have something even cooler to show you guys. Thanks, Possum. I know you guys are cool with it. Yeah, okay. Let me show you a thing real quick. Let me just pause this. I gotta say, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's because I haven't streamed in a while. Hey, cute Toy Girl. Hi, how are you? But I don't know if it's because I haven't streamed in a while. But I'm a bit jittery. I'm a little bit nervous. But let me ignore how shitty my webcam is. But I may have adopted a kitty. So this is Sophie, and she's very sleepy. Whenever I sit at my computer, Marlo goes to work, and I sit down at my computer, and she lays here with me and keeps me company. So we got her when did we get her? Thursday afternoon-ish. Oh my gosh, it's been quite the... Oh my gosh, okay. So Thursday afternoon, we got her. We rescued her. She's an angel most of the time. She's gotten a little bit confident and cheeky the past couple of days. Yeah, for the most part, she's really sweet. She loves attention and cuddles. She's so sweet. Hi, Luad. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm showing off my little. This is Sophie. I got her a few days ago. So yeah, I haven't ever owned a cat before. My family has had dogs, and I grew up with dogs. I haven't ever owned a cat before. Marlo has, so he knows more than I do. But yeah, it's definitely interesting. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So I didn't want to do it for today, but I'm going to maybe try and set up like a little Sophie cam to have, like a little webcam to have up in the corner or something when she's keeping me company. She's adorable. Yeah, I can't do much at the moment. Screen space is very limited, but let me just go back here. Actually, no. You know what? Okay, so I posted a little bit about this on Patreon, just as like I posted a little bit of like a work in progress for my patrons, so that way they knew that I wasn't dead and forgot about them pretty much. But the day that we went to go and pick up Sophie, we drove an hour and a half out to go and get her, and then when we were out there, we got about a minute on the way home and my car broke down. And it is too far gone to fix. Well, not too far. It can be fixed, but it's expensive and there's a lot that's wrong with it. So we were stuck out there for like 3 or 4 hours. Luckily, we were near where my parents live, so I got them to come and rescue us. And I've got my mom's car at the moment, but that means I need to buy a new car as well, which has been very stressful, especially the past few days. So that's just amounted to everything. Um, so yeah, she's a very expensive kitty at the moment. First time we've seen you, IRL. Yeah, I know. I don't. I mean, you're not gonna get like a face reveal or anything, but I mean, you have my hand here at least. Yeah, she is so sweet. She's called a Torby cat, which is like a mix between a tortoiseshell and a tabby cat. Because my webcam is like really shit, so it probably doesn't pick it up at all. But like she's got little orange patches in her fur as well, and she's stripy, and she is so gorgeous. You know what I could do? Maybe let me do this. This is her in like some better light. And she's so pretty. She knows she's pretty too. She knows she's adorable. Hands remind me of Delightful's hands. I am not familiar, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, but um the webcam makes my hands look really skinny as well. I swear I'm not that bony and skeleton like, but yeah. She's so cute and I love her already. Marlu is her favorite. She doesn't like me as much. It's not that she doesn't like me, but she definitely favorites Marlo. Okay, what? I have a lot of things that I could do today. Um, let's go back to the cat tree real quick. It works. I feel like okay. I think I've got it working about as much as possible, but because of how the game handles cat trees, I think I've gone backwards and forwards on this so much. I've lost so much hair just trying to get this to work. But basically because the EA cat trees, apparently this one got struck by lightning at one point. Where's the I don't know where the big one is, but there's this one. They're like really big and really bulky because that gives the oh, we got Miles. Hang on, let me not forget to do the little thing that's going to make sure the Miles text-to-speech works. Hopefully. Hey, yeah, we like Miles. So the cat trees are really bulky, and that's, I think, to give the cats enough space to like pathfind around it, because as far as I can tell, like I'm not sure exactly how it works, but there's certain see if I can it's also been a good week or two since I've even touched the cat trees, so we will see. Gosh, I promise I tried to be prepared for today, but I am not. Apparently. Cat tree. I think version 2 is the one that I've got. I've got so many different versions of this cat tree, just trying to figure out how it works pretty much. I might pause this as well. So basically, there's a couple of slots in it. There's like a slot up here for the little circle thing, which is why I wasn't sure why it wasn't working before, but apparently me loading it up this time, it just magically works. We got a slot in here. There's like a slot for the hammock, and there's
Mother
a slot.
has returned both to Mother Squishy Squashy Squish.
Yes, I have returned. I am here. Hi, Nando. How are you doing? Just going over some stuff. So yeah, okay, there's slots. Oh, and there's slots up the top as well. So top platform has a slot. This one has a slot. Would it be better as well if I show off the original one? Okay, the original cat tree then. This might help a little bit better. So we got a slot for this top platform, got a slot for the hammock, got a slot for the cave, got a slot for the very top platform, and then the rest is to do. There's a slot for the toy, but I'm not putting a little hanging toy in. I can't get it to work. Like if I was to make these little hanging ones work, I can't make it work. So we'll see how it goes. But then there's also the slots for the scratchy tree. Bella and Mimi are at war? Wait, what? What? Oh wait, is it because you both came over here? No, don't play favorites. But yeah, so there's slots for most of the platforms, but this one here doesn't have a slot. Like this main platform doesn't have a slot. So this is something else. I will get to this in a moment. What is it? I think it's just this one. Okay, first of all, I am literally all over the place. I apologize. I missed you too, Nando. I missed everyone. But yeah, we're back, kind of. We're doing some stuff. As I have explained, if anyone has come in since like the very, very start, my life has been very stressful the past few weeks. So yeah, streaming has kind of been the last thing on my mind. I'm not gonna lie, like I have been thinking and I've been feeling bad about not streaming, but I'm kind of just I haven't been doing much work. I mean, it looks like I have, but this is just like little bits and pieces over literally the past 3 or 4 weeks. I haven't been doing a lot of work, and so it hasn't made sense to stream because I haven't been doing work. It's a whole thing. But this also was not the file that I meant to open. But hey, this is the main original cat tree here, and I broke them down into the other sizes. Like these ones. So that way there's little mini cat trees and kind of 5 different sizes. Yeah. See, I've never heard the phrase turncoat before. And so now that like you guys are using it, I'm guessing it's just like a traitor kind of word, but like I've never actually used it before, so I was really confused. You didn't download the Stardew CC? That actually only came out. When did that come out? That was only recently, right? Oh yeah, the Stardew Valley custom content, that only went public yesterday. So if you do want to grab it, go ahead. Let's find the file that I meant to open because oh, I didn't save it in here. I saved in my resources for later, I think. Maybe cat tree. Okay. The mesh is also broken up into different regions, right? So this was kind of my breakthrough. So not only is the pathfinding determined by these slots here, it's also, I was like, okay, This was when the cat just kept jumping right up to the top of the tree, and that was it. Like, I that was so. I wonder if it's gonna. Don't open up on that. And don't. Okay. Yeah, okay. So cat kept jumping up to literally the top of the cat tree and like just hovering above the top here. Like I did post a screenshot on Discord, and this was what was driving me absolutely nuts. And I just was going back and changing something, going back in, didn't work, changed to something else, going back in, didn't work. I still kept doing that. But it was in, I was like, okay, I wonder if the footprint has anything to do with it. And this is probably not going to make a lot of sense to anyone, but I'm just kind of, this is solidifying it in my mind too. This is helping me. Basically, we've got all of these object polygons in here, and this basically gives you 2 different vertice locations for each of these like regions, as I've been calling them. And I basically took all of this data and broke it up into these regions here, and you can kind of see how it's determining kind of where the cats can path find and like how they know the bounds of where they can be, kind of thing. So basically I took all of these, modified it all to fit kind of the new shape, but like even though this platform here, for instance, I've modified it to only be this small shape here, but I think it's too small, and the game is just like, no, the cats need more space. And so that's why we get this, where the cats literally sit off to the side of it, because I think it's the EAA ones are big and clunky for a reason, is because it's too much, like it's too small and too cramped for them to actually use it properly, I guess. So this is the compromise that is going to have to be, I think. Like I don't know what else it is. There's not any documentation on making like custom cat trees like this either. So it's like just me fumbling around figuring out. It's like I've done everything I think I can do. So this may just be how it goes. So I still have to do the texturing of it, of course. Is needs to be a real thing? It is a real thing. Oh my god, wait, that's the first time that this top platform has worked as well. What? The last time, I haven't changed anything since I put this in the game like 2 weeks ago. And I sat here for a good like 10 minutes just on like fast speed here, just watching what they did and everything. They never jumped to the circle platform, and they never jumped to the top platform. Okay. I don't know what's changed. But yeah. Yeah, the cat tree is a real thing. It's actually the cat tree that we bought for Sophie as well. So because yeah, these are actually real cat trees that you can buy once it loads. Yeah. And so we have this same one sitting in our living room, which she doesn't actually use that much. You're probably hearing the cats in the game here. Sophie's still sleeping. She's still here. She's just sleeping. What are they? Oh my gosh, they're just jumping. They are using the other platforms now. Oh my gosh. But this is the thing as well, is yeah. Yeah, it was a game. I don't want to make this cat tree like super big and bulky like these ones either. Like, it's usable, but I'm also not 100% happy with it. So I'm kind of, that's why it's at kind of a standstill at the moment. I'm hoping at least like the smaller ones where there's not so many places to jump and not so many slots and stuff like that will be better, hopefully. Yeah, Sophie, in terms of her meowing, she's quite quiet. Um, she meows to greet us. She meows a little bit to get our attention, but she's still like quite quiet. She's not the most vocal little kitty. At least not yet. But yeah. So yeah, it's kind of what to do, what to do. But that's one thing that I can do today is at least work on the texturing of the cat trees. And I'll try another time to do like the more mess around with the more technical stuff. But it's like I've made it so that way this is the bounds of this platform here, but the game just it doesn't see it as being that big. So it's like I've told it that this is the region for it, and the game is just like no. So it's like I don't know what else that I can do. But oh, you have a friend called Sophie? I see. We named her Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle.
Honk
So
honk 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 honk.
what was that?
Sophie is so cute and so is the cat tower.
Honk 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 honk. Well, hi, Kanasa. Hello, it's been so long. How are you? Ooh, okay, I just remembered as well. The other thing that I do have to show you guys. Let's go to the main menu. You guys did see it a little bit before. A tiny bit. This is another thing that I've been working on. I've only been working on it for like the past 2 or 3 days. This has been kind of, I have my motivation back. So I've kind of just been getting stuck into doing this. You're kind of worried? Oh no! Do you want to talk about it? You don't have to. Yeah. This is how I last month did that fashion set, which is it out yet? Wait. Yeah, it would be because it was released on the 7th. Okay, so it was. Let me pull it up for a second. Ignore how many tabs I have open. But this, how I did like this little, I'm calling them little mini fashion sets of like, I guess a curated outfit kind of thing. This is going to be next month. This is going to be September's. And so I'm going to do one a month. And yeah.
Noodle twirl, noodle twirl, noodle twirl.
Fair. I don't know how to react to that. Your girlfriend hasn't talked to you in a few weeks? Oh no. Oh no, that is not good. I hope it all turns out okay. And not that I'm gonna try and give you advice or anything, but like it's just like it sounds a little sus that like someone doesn't want to talk to you for a few weeks rather than talking to you and trying to sort out a problem or anything like that. You know, just my 2 cents. Um, Communication is important in a healthy relationship, but that's just me. Anyway, so for this set, I've started on the smaller things first. Again, I'm everywhere at the moment, but damn, did Nightbot just get rejected by Possum? Oh my gosh. Brutal. What am I looking for? This one. Alright, let me put these on real quick. So we've got the earrings, which I actually really like. I actually have this set of earrings IRL, and then just let me show them off in a bit more detail. Look at that detail! Oh my gosh. I figured they were like really simple, so I wanted to add a little bit of detail in it, even though it doesn't matter. But I'm also one for details. But anyway. Oh no, Kinaza, that's okay. I hope you feel better when you wake up. I hope I didn't make you feel worse or anything. We've got this top, which I need to sort out this little funkiness here.
Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art.
Thanks, cute Toby girl. This top, actually, I was having so many issues with it yesterday for some reason. I just realized that there was something that I was doing wrong, and I fixed it. So yeah, the top, and then there's a choker as well. Oh, game lagged a tiny bit. Not that one. It is this one. Got a choker. Actually, let me show off some. We do have colors. Let's just put the hair up for a second. It's got a little bit of a detail in the back, you know, not that it even matters. Like when you've got your hair down, you're not going to notice it anyway, but the detail's there. So basically, red is the main color for the set, but because it is also like a themed set, it comes in just a set amount of colors. There's 5 colors. The red is the main one, and then it also comes in black, which that's probably going to be hard to see. It comes in black. It comes in white. It comes in light pink, and then it also comes in a neon pink. So that's the same for the choker as well. Although with the choker, you can also have the gold hardware as well, which again is kind of like a pointless little detail, but whatever. It's there now. I've got the white, the pink, and the neon pink. Actually, I really like the neon pink. It's a very 2000s vibe. And then for the top, it's the same thing. Got the red, the black, the white, the light pink, and the neon pink. And this is actually the first time that I've seen all the top colors in game because I only managed to fix it right before I went to bed last night. So one other thing that it does have is going to be hard to show off, but let's just raise that up. And then because I was like, you know what? I've never made rings before. Which is, it's like, where is it? There, here it is. And the skirt is covering it. Okay. It's small. I'll show it in Blender in a second so you can see it closely. But again, comes in silver and gold options. We've got the red, we've got the black, Got the neon pink, got the light pink, and then the white. I don't know, I've just never made a ring before, and I was like, you know what? I just suddenly have the desire to make a ring. So that's what the ring looks like up close. Just pretty simple, but I don't know, I like it. Oh, wait. Oh, we got big stretch. Oh. And then she does that. She lays like that, and it's so cute. I just She- All right, let's take that away. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sit there and stare at her all night. All right, and then the one other thing. Actually, no, there's two other things that I want to do for the set, which is going to be a pair of pants and tea. Hi. It says you haven't got the video on, so I don't know if you saw, but okay. So there's two other things that I want to make for the set. This is kind of the little inspiration mood board I've got. I'm not doing these earrings, that's why I changed them to these earrings. But I'm gonna make these pants that have like cutouts in them, and then I'm gonna do these little boots as well. So your cats do that too? Yeah, it's so like I said, I haven't owned a cat before. Oh my gosh, I just looked over at her. You can't really tell because of the angle, but she's got like her paw over her eyes. It's like, ah. I really need to get like a little. You know what? You guys don't need to see chat, right? I could just do this. There we go. Right. Yeah. Alright, but then, okay. Is that all that I have to show? Oh, you're not actually here? I see. I see, I see. Well, guess I'm talking to myself then. Hi! It's been a while. How you been? I'm going to open up one other thing, which I have done. I know I said that I haven't done a lot. I feel like I haven't done a lot. Is it this file? It is. Okay, so this was, whoops, just bumping my phone. I released this yesterday. This was kind of like a small little thing that I did because the cattery was giving me so much grief at this point, and I couldn't figure it out, and I'm like, well, I still want to do something for pets. So we've got just a little toy box because, you know, oh, I'm not. Let's see if I can load back in real quick. But we know how the toy boxes that came with the Pets expansion are like so big and bulky. I hate them. They're terrible. My game's not going to load quick, is it? The one time that I actually want it to load quickly. Work, eat, game, sleep, repeat. Fair enough. Fair enough. It sucks, but that's capitalism for you. Anyway. These are the toy boxes that we get, right? These are ugly to me. These are so big and so bulky and ugly and just... Also, why did they put like this little hamburger toy, there's a little football toy, and there's like a bone toy in there as well? Why did they put these in the toy boxes if you can't even have them as toys? The only toys that we get for pets is this little bird. We get this ball, and I think there is one other thing. I've had this testing world for a long time, so that's why there's so much hair around. um, just ignore that. But like these are the only toys that we get with the expansion pack. Like, why? There's toys in there. Why did we not get those? Anyway, so actually have them over here. There's just little like toy hampers, and then there's like the illusion of like personalization. Because they do actually have, okay, these actually, like that's Lucy, that's Bella, and that's Toothless. But you know, if you don't know what they actually say, I'm gonna bring this up so that way it's closer to the camera. Okay, we got Toothless, yeah. The smaller squishmallows into pet toyable. You know what? You know what? That's actually a good idea. Okay, yeah. I'll go through these. So there's Snowball, I think that says Luna, that says Milo, that's Oliver. We've got Leo. It looks like it says Luke. It's not Luke. Loki, that's what it says, is Loki. Bella. Charlie. Willow. Lucy. Simba. Stella. Jasper. Sweet Pea, and Toothless. Oh my gosh. So yeah, these can kind of be like, they don't have to be the pet's name either. That can just be like a random name. So, you know, I actually thought that I did put Sophie in there, but apparently I didn't, because I made these before we got her anyway. So, but yeah, they are cat themed toys. So we got like there's mice. There's these fish. There's some stars. There's a ball, and there's a heart toy. You know what? There we go. So yeah. Yes, this was a few years ago. It was like a pack of Simlish fonts that I've installed and just had for years. So yes, I didn't write them all by hand. But yes, so this was released, I think like last night, I think in early access, and it will be out 2 weeks from now. So yeah, that's kind of the only other main thing that I've done. But I'm going to quit out of the game. And we can move on to what we're actually going to do today. Because I have a few things I can work on, but the other thing that I do need to work on is, remember how you guys worked so tirelessly and put so much effort into raising all of those points for a custom Squishmallow? Because I didn't forget, okay? I didn't forget. Just with everything that's been happening the past few weeks, I may have forgotten, because it was going to be my next stream that I did it, and then I didn't stream again until now. So I could also do that. And Aziza won. Aziza, right? So I thought I had I do actually. Yes, Aziza. So I can make us a new squishmallow. I might not. Yeah, she's doing a little stretch, and I don't know if she's just got a paw over her eyes, or if she doesn't want to look at me, or if the light's too bright. Like I can dim the light a little bit. Her little leg just sticking out here. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, she's been such a the distraction as well. Like sometimes she gets so energetic and like I get it, but sometimes she's so energetic at like the most inconvenient times and I just want to sit down and do some work and then she's just crawling all over me trying to get attention. It's like, oh my gosh. To keep his face warm? Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's just like coincidentally, I've got like my ring light up here, and it's like it's too bright for her. Um, yeah. So okay, with this, I won't be able to get the actual
Ice cold water.
Veggie Man. You're gonna be disappointed in me. I don't have water here, but I do have an energy drink because I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I needed some energy before stream. So I have an energy drink. I'll drink that for you. Okay? Yeah, that's okay, right? But if I go and get water, Sophie's gonna get up too because she wants to follow me around everywhere. No water? Yeah, no water. I just realized people that don't have chat open have no idea what's going on because I covered up the chat with Sophie, but let's go to Sophie's water bowl. Why am I going to Sophie's water bowl? Is that my punishment? Okay, I'll go and I'll try and be quiet so as to not wake the baby, but I can't guarantee anything. My chair is very loud. Okay. We'll see how I go. She'll either follow me or she won't. Oh no! Oh no, she woke up! Also, okay, the scratches on my hand, you can't really see them. Where's my hand? Where's my hand? That's from the other cat that we looked at. They recommended a different cat for us to look at as well. But she doesn't get along well with other cats, but we don't have any other cats, so that's why they were like, hey, she might be good for you. She's been here a long time because she doesn't get along well with other cats, but she also didn't really get along well with us either. She was very bitey and scratchy, so we went and saw her first, and then we went and saw this little one. Her name used to be Lorelei. She's not gonna stay. If I get up and get water, she's not gonna stay. Yeah, and then we went and saw her, and then she was so cuddly and affectionate, and we're like, yeah, she's the one. To block out the H in. Oh! I was like, to block out the H, do I have something there that should be blocked? You mean cat.txt. I see. I see. I don't think that I do, but I will set up a more permanent I'll redo like the overlays and everything to have like a permanent thing, so that way, because I stream at like the same time every day, and like the same time every day she's gonna be here keeping me company. Hey, she's just cleaning herself. Yeah, I'm gonna go get my water, but she's not gonna stay, so I'll be back in a minute. Water has been acquired and Cat has disappeared. I told you! That was the price for me drinking water, is that Cat was going to disappear. She's now just sitting in my doorway. Oh, did it move on its own? Ooh, spooky! Anyway, so until she comes back, just gonna hide that. Okay, Chat is back. All right, so with custom squishmallow, I can create the squishmallow, but because I need to render out like the actual animation for it, I probably won't be able to do that while I'm streaming because it's going to be so much for my computer to handle. So I'll get it done and then we can move on to some other stuff, but we won't actually get the squishmallow until next stream. I also need to like set up like the text to speech stuff and all the channel points for it, so it'll be next stream, but we will have a new squishmallow next stream. I also need to find where it is. Oh my gosh. Cat squish, that's probably a good place to start. Look at my complicated setup. Oh, you're gonna go? So are you gonna say that if I never got water, you were going to stay? Because maybe I'm just fooling you. Maybe I never got water to begin with. Oop. I can't show you, but I was working on like a little DIY project that required cardboard, and so I've got all these little bits of cardboard scraps on my floor, and Sophie loves them. She loves them so much. All of the toys that I bought her, and she wants to play with cardboard scraps. Yeah! So it's gonna be Aziza! Which Aziza is, you know, kind of simple. Pretty simple. Makes my life easy. So let's go Aziza, and then we'll start with a base. Also, I'm not going to do her tail because we're never going to see the back of her, but three-way conferences, gross. But fair enough. I forget that some of you guys are still in school and have responsibilities because I do not. I am not a responsible person. But that's okay. Don't feel bad. I'm only joking. I hope you have good sleep. I also just realized, because with okay, Let's bring Miles back. So with Miles, you've got like the part of the rig here for the ears that makes the ears like the ears move a bit, you know? The ears do a little wobble. Aziza's not gonna have that, so I think I'm gonna have to set up a custom rig for Aziza so that way I can do their flippers doing a little wobble instead. You can get a job now? That's exciting. That is so exciting. That's all I've ever wanted in life was a job. Sorry. No, that is exciting. I'm happy for you. Where is Sophie? Sophie's disappeared. You can't say goodnight to Sophie, I'm sorry. What am I doing? I'm kind of just like, okay. That was the first thing to start with is let's add in a cube. Can't go wrong with adding in a cube. I'm also, okay, I know that it's really simple and like really simple shapes and stuff, but thanks, cute tummy girl. Hopefully. I also just realized this is we've just shaved Miles down. Oh, and apparently I still have it labeled as Sophia. That's fine. I'll just... Aziza! Okay. Anyway, I know that she is very simple, but I am also going to bring in a reference just to make my life easier. And to like get the proportions right and everything, you know? Can't go wrong with a reference. You're going too, Possum? That's all good. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope both of you get sleeps and get good sleeps. But yes, I'm going to. I have water here. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh gosh, I'm spilling water all over my desk. That's fantastic. I tried shaking my cup to prove to you that I had water, but I ended up just splashing water on my desk somehow. It's got a lid on it, and yet somehow. We're all good. You'll be up talking with a guy? Ooh, how scandalous. No. Enjoy it. You know, what am I trying to say? You do have to know that, like, this is all exciting, you know, new relationships are exciting, but you do sometimes have responsibilities and they will still be there after those responsibilities. So, yes, enjoy it, but also don't make bad decisions. Like, make sure you still get enough sleep. Ooh, bowling? Oh my gosh, I haven't been bowling in so long. Hope you guys have fun. So exciting. Oh my gosh. I feel so proud. Your sleep schedule is already stuffed. Ah, that always sucks, especially when you do have school. Yes, I won't keep you awake any longer. I'm sure you're going to keep yourself awake, but go and enjoy your night. Try and get enough sleep. So that way you're all rested for tomorrow. Bye! Ooh, I can hear a collar jingling in the background. Hello! Are you gonna come back? Oh. Let me turn webcam back on. Come on. Stop. Don't eat the tape on my desk. Come in your spot. Come on. She likes towels too. She really likes the texture of towels, so that's why we have a towel here and not a bed, because I bought her a bed that she doesn't use. So yeah. Oh, she's being needy. She's in my lap now. I turned the webcam on for nothing. People want to see you. Oh, she's going again. Worked out because I went on a week-long 4th anniversary vacation. Oh, that's so exciting. I have been gone for longer than a week. She's chewing cardboard again. I've definitely been gone longer than a week. So I'm not sure the timing is exactly the same, but that's exciting. Did you go somewhere cool? Did you do something fun? Also, okay, Sophie makes me a bit paranoid because I feel like I always have to be checking on her to make sure she doesn't get into mischief. Because, you know, she's new. She doesn't know things. She's kind of young. She's almost 2 years. I think her birthday is actually next month. It's in like 3 weeks, I think. And like I am a new pet mom, so like I'm so nervous about my baby. To Tennessee, 10 hours. Oh my gosh. Must have been special. Sorry, I have to reset this because it lost my tracking. But that's cool. Road trips are fun. Except when your car breaks down and you have to buy a new one because it's too expensive to fix. I'm so sad. My car, I loved my car, and now it's gone. Not gone. It is housed at my parents' until I figure out what to do with it, but okay. I'm wondering if I could change the shape to make her more rounded and not so flat on the bottom. I feel like as a stingray, she would be better a bit more round. She just kind of looks... Yeah, I don't like that actually. Oh, you mean yours wouldn't start this morning? That's not fun. Why do cars have to be so... just cars? Wait, don't you have to get to work or something? I hope that didn't mess you up too much. Ah, yes. I like that she's round now. I'm hearing noises behind me. She's still playing with cardboard. Okay, let's do a custom rig armature for Aziza. Let's bring it out to the left, actually. Ah, your husband drove you. That's good, at least, that you had a bit of a backup. Yeah, stressful, I'm sure. This will be fin left, and then we can just symmetrize that. Symmetrize. Hey, Softy! Have you also abandoned Mimi to watch me, your favorite streamer? What am I doing? Okay, let's not do that. Let's apply these modifiers first and then merge them in with the base. What do you mean, wow? That's not an insult to you. I don't think. I hope. Okay, we can get rid of these ear bones. Actually, I'm just gonna rename them to Fin. No AC instructor had to drive the dogs to the vet. He was very little room. Oh, right, because it's summer over there too. Oh no. Oh no. Hopefully it's only temporary. You can get it all fixed. I know, Softy. I am too. Don't worry. Obviously, I don't assume to be anyone's favorite streamer. Right, is that even? Yeah. So this is going to be all for the body, I think. Not quite. Okay. Let's just do, because I've already got the body weight painted, I'm just going to work on the fins. Wait, what did I, okay. So basically, some of the fins I do want to be attached to the body, so that way it's like more of a transition. Fins, fins, fins! Normally I don't do this kind of thing on camera either. I can answer questions or anything that people do have, but like in terms of like, I'm trying my best to explain, but I'm not great at explaining things. But this is just me. I'm just roughly blocking in the weights. I just do like 100%, 50%, and then a 0% to kind of give it a bit of a gradient, and then I will just smooth it out by quite a bit. See how it's all nice and smooth now? Then maybe I'll bring the factor up a little bit. And we'll just smooth all groups. That way they're all nice and smooth. The body one is smooth as well. And then now if I go change the armature over here over to armature for Aziza, and then if we grab these fins, little wave! Smooth like my brain. That is a mood, yep. Basically, don't right click. Okay. I am going to have to like reanimate the fins as well because this wasn't made to be with fins, but you see how it's kind of like just more smooth because like some of it moves with the body as well. Like it's not so harsh, and then they're not so disconnected. It doesn't look like the fins are disconnected, but they are kind of disconnected because we haven't added in but I have parented it. Wait. Did I parent it to the wrong one? Does it need to be parented to the body? Yeah, okay. Now it's moving with the body. I was just silly. Okay. There we go. Now it moves a bit nicer. Although, when it like squishes down, like really compact, you can see a little bit of the fin down here. So maybe I'm gonna select some of these on both sides. And then if we take them away from the body, I think they should actually be not on the body, but parented to the root. Yeah, okay. So that just means that, like, you can see it moves upwards when I parent it to the root. That's, like I said, explaining's not my strong suit. But what I'll do is I will, because I only did a couple of vertices, so if I go into the root and then I smooth it out, it didn't smooth it out very much, did it? I can expand it a bit. See, you see how that's expanding? Part of the problem is it's parented to the root now, but we also need to take it away from the body. That's actually not a bad outcome. Okay, that's actually not too bad. It's just much nicer. It looks like it's jelly. They're very squishy. But that's it for the weights, pretty much. They're very simple. They've only got a couple of bones to deal with. Just basically, I've got the... Okay, I will try and explain a tiny bit. So I've got basically just 2 bones for the body. One bone which just anchors this to the bottom, and then the other bone which basically controls the top part, so that way you can move up and down. And then if I need to, I can move the base up and down. And then this just controls the fins, and that's pretty much it. There's not much to it. But now, okay, that was what I wanted to get done and out of the way, was just the new rig part. Like, I knew it wasn't going to be complicated, but it was a little more in depth, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. Okay. I need to find... How big are my textures? Are they just 1024? They are 1024 squares, so... This is... I don't know what I'm doing. So it's just Aziza base. I do not like this song. Weird murmuring in the background. Ooh, yeah, that's right. We were gonna do the little fin nub. I could perhaps. I'm thinking. Because it would basically be the equivalent of doing 2 separate squishmallows. But which side is it? Is it the left or the right? And like, okay, left or right, or screen left or screen right? Her right. Okay, so this one. This side. Because, okay. There's still like a little bit of a fin, right? It's like a little nub. Thinking. Yeah, if you do want to send, I know you have before, but it's probably way buried right now. So yeah, send another one. That would be great. I'll just get a start, and then if it turns out what I'm doing is wrong, then I will redo it. But okay. Oh, Vegeman sent their cat. I completely missed it. He's so fluffy. Ah, tiny little nub on the top. Okay. Oh, I had symmetry on. Okay, let's just undo all of that. I think that must have been all of it. Yeah, the amount of times that like I swear I click to turn symmetry on and then like I'll start drawing and symmetry is suddenly not on anymore and just I think I turn it off or I forget to turn it off and just it's great fun. And this, okay, this is still going to work with the rig, so she'll still have a little bit of a little stumpy. Oh my god, I forgot to turn symmetry off again. Oh, I literally just, I also feel like, yeah, okay, yep, that's where we got to be. Okay, symmetry is off. Okay. Also, it's a bit hard to see because I went and put a texture on it and it's just black at the moment, but then I stopped doing the texture. That's hopefully better to see. just basically, I focus on like the top part first and then I'll go through and fix up the bottom part. Let's make it a little bit more nubbly. Nubbly? Nubbin. Oop. I did not mean to press play. Also, okay, I'm not worried too much about what the fin looks like on the inside because it's covered anyway. If we go back to here, see, you can't even tell. It's actually, oh my gosh, it's so cute. The tiny little nub. And it still looks like it moves fine. And then we'll add some little, I'll add movement and animation to it later. I just want to move on to the texture. Yeah, Lucky Fin. I always think of Nemo. Like that's what I'm thinking the whole time when I'm looking at this. It's just Nemo's little nubby fin. Alright, and then we've got to UV unwrap it, but we have plenty of space here. So I'm just going to do a very simple line around there to split it into the front and the back pieces. Or, oh gosh, what happened? For both fins. Although this is maybe when... Okay, I am going to care a little bit about what it looks like on the inside now. Just to make it a bit cleaner. And not take up quite so much space. You call it her Lucky Fin? That's awesome. Oh, you haven't done her prosthetic yet? That's fine. One day, you'll get the inspiration to do it, and it'll be like the calling, I guess. I get very... Just lately, inspiration is hard for me, so I just wait for inspiration to come to me. Inspiration and motivation, and when it does, then that's my sign to do it. But other than that, try not to force myself too much to do stuff, because clearly I'm not wanting to do it right now. I'm giving myself time to rest. That's just me. Okay, this isn't working out as neatly as I had hoped, but that's fine. I don't need to be as strict with it. Like, there's plenty of space here. I don't need to worry about being as efficient as possible. Oh, that's right, you did art fight. How was that? So I think the last stream that I did was like a little bit after July, I think the start of August. Yeah, burnout is really real. Like, I felt like I had experienced burnout before, and then recently it's been so bad, and it's like, oh, so this is what burnout actually is. Okay, let's make her a tiny bit more on the pink side. Not actually pink, but like a more reddy purple. I hear a jingly bell collar behind me. Maybe? Oh, yes, you're over this side. Hello. Do you want to come back up? Hello. What are you doing? She's just sitting beside me. She wants the attention, but she doesn't want to come up. Hey. Do you want to come back up so people can see you? No? Oh, big yawn. She's just doing her thing. I think she's a little bit more independent from the first 2 days. Like the first day and then the second day that we brought her home, she was very, very sociable, very clingy. She's finding her confidence a bit. I think. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about cats. You got a lot of Revengers too. That's great. I am mildly tempted to do art fight next year. Like I've done it in the past. Like I know what art fight is and what it's about and everything, but I just don't have the time lately. But maybe I should schedule time to not be productive in a sense and like just do stuff for fun. Yeah, burnout can last a while, as I have discovered and learnt. So don't push yourself. You'll recover. After a month or two is when you really get to see an animal's personality. Yeah, okay. Like I can already. Oh, hello! She jumped up in my lap. Hello. Oh, and she's back in my lap. Did you know that I turned a camera on you? Hey? What are you doing? I don't have much of a lap for you to sit in. I don't know what she's doing. Oh, she's crawling up the back of my chair. That's what she's doing. Every character of mine that was attacked got 2 attacks each except my baby Kaz. Oh, but except my baby, except my boy Kaz. Oh, hello. That's so good though. Like I know that art fight isn't supposed to be like it's an art gifting thing, not an art trading thing. Like you can't expect to get attacks and stuff. But obviously it's nice when you do. So yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Okay. I am like yeah, I'm okay that she is getting her confidence a bit and she's getting a little bit cheeky and like okay, she hasn't shown any interest in I have a lot of houseplants and I was taking precautions because I know that, like, I don't know, sometimes cats might want to have a little munch on some plants. So I was making sure to like put some of them where she wouldn't be able to get to them, kind of thing, just if she did show an interest in plants. And she was good. She had no interest in chewing on any plants or anything, which was great. But today, I was watering a bunch of plants, and she saw me water some of them, like because she was following me around while I was doing that. And then she's like, "Ooh, now I suddenly have an interest in these." So, getting a little bit cheeky, but that's okay. She's teaching me to be patient. Oh yeah, was that the do you have another foster, or was that the one you mentioned the other day? Yeah, Ali, a lot of the plants that I do have, like I don't have any lilies or anything. I know that much. But I do have some that are toxic, but I do have a little it's a glass cabinet that I've got set up to be a greenhouse, and so all of them I've just put into there so that way there's no chance that she can get to them. Um, some of them that are like I do have some that are safe as well. Like some succulent kind of ones. I forget some of the others that I have off the top of my head. But those are still out. But yeah. Yes, I definitely know lilies are like the worst one. Yes, cute Tommy girl. She has heard no quite a bit, especially yesterday. Oh my gosh, she's just. But it's fine. Being patient, because she's just a cat. She's just curious. Everything's new to her. Yeah. Okay, I do remember you showing off Hazel. She looks so sweet. Look at those little there's no ears. I love the little ears. They're so cute. She looks so sweet. And I'm like, every time you do post that you have like a new foster or anything, I'm just amazed that you do that. Like it's just great that you're fostering. I First of all, I would love to do it if I could, but I can't. I'm in an apartment. Uh, but I also don't know if emotionally I could do it either. Yeah, all the respect for you. Also going to buy poinsettia. I whatever because it's nearly Christmas time, and those are also big no-no. Ah, I see. I've never had an interest in them as plants. My mum had one at one point, and like they were nice, but like, yeah, they don't really interest me too much. So no issues there. And like even lilies, not a big fan of them. I'll be honest. There's like some variegated ones that do look kind of nice, but then again, I haven't liked them enough to actually buy them. You know how to give them their shots too? Oh, as in like just general vaccinations and stuff. That's awesome.
If I'm lucky, Mr. Talent will rub his tentacles on my art.
Oop. Thank you. She's coming along. She's getting there. Oops, wrong one. Material. There we go. Nothing happened. What I could do as well is bring that reference, not that one, that's Eloise. Did I delete it? I think I deleted it actually. All right, don't worry. I'll just freehand it. It's fine. I can do this. I'm an artist. I can do this. And then the eyes are like roughly. I think it's fine. I think the gills are a bit high actually. But apart from that, just round them out a bit, give her some eyelashes. And then let's redo these gills. Could probably keep the top. Maybe only one or two. And the armature is a bit distracting. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Oh yeah, I just realized I'm just looking at like a regular reference. I'm not actually looking at the reference of. I see. So her nubbin is a bit higher. I could probably make it a tiny bit higher, but I couldn't do too much. If I make it too high, then it's not going to move very nicely with the rig, but I might move it up a tiny bit. She needs a good squishy. Like, I think that is okay. I'm like, that's about the same size as, like, if she was sitting down, maybe a tiny bit bigger. She was sitting down here. I'll probably leave it at that. Okay, so what I also need to do is, what is this? Oh, I still had that open. I still have that open too. Okay, I need to create a couple of different image textures. It is so small. I love it. But I think it still translates well for like something that's going to be a bit small. Small on the screen. What am I doing? Chat squish and then Aziza. And we'll just give her a background color for any bleed. Alright, so that is her smiling. And then we need a mouth open. for when she's talking. Actually, okay, what I might do is I might actually do that. I'm just going to draw it in Blender so that way I have symmetry and everything. So Aziza, so just, yeah, talk, that'll do. Alright, and I'm kind of actually just imagining, pretty sure it's like a kind of like Gordon the Shark, kind of.
Now I need to see what Miles' mouth looks like open.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Does Miles have a mouth normally? I know Sophia normally, like her squishmallow design doesn't actually have a mouth, so I had to add one in. Just a tiny little mouth. Do a dark red. I'm pretty sure stingrays don't have teeth. They wouldn't have teeth. I think this is pretty much like the same kind of mouth I did for Eloise as well. Just a little. Let's actually hide that armature again. I don't think it's too. Is it too small? What am I looking for? Cliff Studio. Teeth plates. Kind of curious now. What if I just search stingray teeth? Oh, okay. Yep. That's creepy. I don't like that. Oh, you got to watch the feed stingrays on your trip? Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I think this mouth works. It is like it's just a cartoon thing, so it doesn't have to be accurate. And then the other thing that we need going to just import the talking one. That way we have the mouth. Oh, it's actually a bit low. Okay, and this is why. Rasterize it first. Might have half a chance. There we go. Okay, now that looks like it's actually like lined up. And then we need a blinking one. What I might do for that is, again, because I want the eyes to line up. So let's grab this. Grab the purple. And just cover it mostly. The way it's still faintly there. She's so cute! Okay, and save this as Talking Blink. And I'll just get rid of the rest of the eyes that you can see here. And then we just need a Did I copy the wrong thing? I did copy the wrong thing. Okay. I want to copy from this layer. Because I need to copy the eyes onto just a regular mouth. Oh, where is my blur? My cursor's not showing up. Because it was so big, that's why. I'll get there in a minute. Ah! Okay, there we go. That's literally all I wanted. There we go. That was so difficult. Okay. And that is just Aziza Blink. Then we need. How have I done it in the past? So, not that anyone would dare put Aziza in jail, but we do need a shocked mouth. What if actually? I just basically need to turn that into a shocked mouth. Shock, and then basically just give me a template. Why is this so difficult? And then I just realized I also need a sad expression. There's a lot. Because this one only appears for like a second or two when there's a it's so cute. Okay. Yeah, I got like a shocked face and then it goes to, oh, so sad. So sad. I can't make a sad face. Alright, I'm just gonna reuse these eyes pretty much. How do I normally do the eyelashes? They look weird. Let me do a little, just like an inverted mouth. She looks grumpy almost. I love it. Like so fed up. Who would dare put poor sweet Aziza in jail? Sorry, I hiccuped. I'm sorry. And Aziza's sad. Poor Aziza. She does look so cute. She's like, you know, like something that's cute that looks angry just looks even cuter, you know? I love it. It's so cute. Alright. Let's actually bring back... Okay, let's bring back the base texture so that way we can see happy Aziza! Then actually... Yeah, I think that's okay. Oh, is it the Aziza shock one? Yeah. I didn't override it, but... Okay, so poor sad Aziza. Okay. I just realized that fin is going to cover like half of my body. That's okay. Okay. Now we go through the arduous task of animating these fins. I'm tempted to... I don't know why it's still got ear left and ear right. I think just because it's kind of just left over from the last ones. Yeah, okay, now it's changed to fin. Alright. So basically when she goes down, we want the fins to like drag up a little bit. 3 years of animation school. Okay. They pretty much... They drag up and then there's a bit of a delay when she goes up. And when they go down. I don't know what I'm doing. How? Okay, let's bring in the other ears. What did I do with the ears? I think I've just made it too obvious. Or too much delay. Does the ears stop? About a few frames earlier. And then the ears start to go down. Which again, I think I did just make them move too much because it's only a subtle movement. Yeah. And then when she goes down, I want the fins to be up again. The math ain't mathin'. So she moves down a bit. Then, because she's got a fair bit of propulsion behind her, we're going to have them very quickly go down. So we got a little jump. And then as she's falling, the fins will also fall down. Okay, I'm going to roughly block in everything, I think, and then I need to fine tune it later. Because now that she's going up, doesn't look right, but I'm just concentrating right now. And they need to go down at some point. Yeah, trying to make them very squishy. Oops, wrong one. I need to move the keyframes, not the actual fins themselves. And then they go up. Okay. And then they go up and then they go back down at that point. I'm just basically following the ears at this point. because I got the timing of the ears pretty well, so I'm just... back up. It's a bit too dramatic though. Yeah, this one is a bit too dramatic. Also need to, before I forget, let's copy the very first frame to the very end. That way it's going to loop together properly. Okay. So big jump so we get a lot of movement in the fins. Then up, and then we're pretty much... not moving very much. Okay. So they're up and down, and then just up slightly. And a bit of delay. Go up, and then as she starts coming back down, that's when the fins go back. So just basically like a little bit of a delay between, you know, kind of like a wave. So down. Then we go back up. I think it's just out by a little bit. Oh my gosh, I still haven't changed the volume of that! Are you telling me that the text-to-speech wouldn't work because the squishmallow's in jail? I'm sorry, Softy. That's... You know what? If Squishmallow gets unjailed, I'll put the thing through the text-to-speech without you having to spend more points, but Squishmallow's in jail, there's not much I can do. Then this is so hard to figure out the timing of this, and I don't know why my brain's just not connecting it. Up, and then we start to go down. I think the down point is here. And the up point is about here. Squishmallow is totally free. Oh my gosh, Squishmallow is free! Oh my gosh! let me
The squishmallow goes like
The squishmallow is free after all and can go shshshu boo lol tsksksk.
because I did that manually. It didn't go through a queue per se. Let me just hold off. I'll do both. We got the first one.
The squishmallow goes like sshhshshu boo.
And then the second one.
The squishmallow is free after all and can go shshshu boo lol tsksksk.
I love it. Obu blue. Thank you for your contributions, Softy. I appreciate it. Oh, and then we go. This is the. Okay. I was already having trouble with the timing, but I need to. Okay, we did the sideways now, so there's a bit of delay again. We gotta go to the side now, opposite sides, and then with that one over, and then the other side stops about there before it spins back around. Okay. Then very slowly goes to the other side because we got to slow a little. Also, I don't have to do this for each squishmallow. It's all just one rig, but because this one has a special rig, she's special. So when I go ahead and do Gustavos, because I will be doing Gustavos as well, because he is my new squishmallow. That probably doesn't get as much love as I wish he did. But that's just life, you know. He sits out on the couch with all the other squishmallows, and so he kind of gets buried a little bit. Okay, and then the peak is about here. Texturally, though, Gustavos is the best squishmallow. He is so soft, so furry. Oh my gosh, I walked past a Toys R Us the other day, but I was in such a rush that I forgot to call in on my way back when I walked past. I'm pretty sure they had, it looked like a Highland cow squishmallow in there. I haven't done any research yet to see if that's like an actual thing that exists, but I'm pretty sure it looks like a Highland cow squishmallow. And I just forgot to go back. I'm disappointed in myself. Also, sorry for the origin sounds that keep popping up. One of my friends is playing The Sims, apparently. Alright, let's see how this animation plays out. Give it a quick save. I like the side-to-side ones. Because it's just like, it's very rolly. It's very... very satisfying to me, very squishy like. Yeah, Connor's a normal one. I need to, like I said, it's just what I saw. I should have gone back in. There is a Highland cow one, although that doesn't look like an official one. Apparently there's Wilfred the Highland cow, but it wasn't a small squishmallow. But I can't remember off the top of my head if this is actually what it looked like. I feel like it was like that, but I can't. I should have just gone back. It's the poodle all over again. Hi. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, I think my high pitched, or it was just coincidence. But hi, how you going, Mimi? I assume that you have finished your stream. How'd it go? Carlton? Carlton. Carlton? Carlton? Now that I'm looking at them, I feel like the image that I did have in my mind of what it was is just fading. I can't remember now. Anyway, something about this is the timing of it is off still. It looks like the fins are just like not connected to the body. Implanting fake memories, yeah. We're doing good. I have a little kitty here. This is, I was about to say Softie. This is Sophie, that I was talking about the other day. She sleeps here at night when I'm doing my work. I'm sure if Marlo was home right now, she'd be next to him, but I'm the second human. But yeah, we're working on a new squishmallow for chat because chat raised, I think it was 100,000 points. Yeah. Apparently 100,182 points. You guys overshot it by 182 points, but okay. So does it need to come beforehand? I think it needs to come beforehand and then start going down. And then before it gets to the top, it needs to finish going down. And again, it might be just two. Yeah, it's like more of a roll now. And then it's back a tiny bit so that way we go whoosh with the fins. I might drag this one out a little bit longer. Whoosh. Okay. Oh, head pads for Squish, and I missed it, my bad. I need to do head pads for Sophie. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's where that's gonna go now. Where's the head pads? Squish head pads. Hang on, I need to see where it is. Maybe. Unless they didn't work. They did. Okay. There we go. Sophie gets head pads now. Oh, I can't. There we go. It's probably roughly in the same area. Your cat gets upset when you don't go to bed. Or she's still new. She's still learning the routines and stuff. I'm sure she will soon eventually start to learn the routines. And yeah, if I don't if I don't go to bed, she might be a little bit upset. She's already starting to learn when she gets fed and she acts like she's starving all the time. Okay. Also, Ali, I did see that you did the head pass, but I was talking. I'm sorry. Yay, head pass for Sophie. I know it still says head pass for Squish, but alright, let's make this downward swing a little less obvious, a little less. Just want it to be subtle because it's not moving much. Okay, I am a lot happier with that. Maybe even a little bit more subtle, but I like how like squishable it is when she does the little jump. So even just a tiny bit less. So just a little subtle. Okay, the timing is off in this bit again. Oh my gosh, so many head pats for Sophie. I almost said Squish. I'm so used to saying head pats for Squish. Yes, much better. Like as soon as the head pats went off, I was like, no, these need to be moved. Okay, I'm thinking. It's like, I don't know why it's so difficult for me to wrap my brain around. Okay. So I think I've been delaying it too much. It needs to come before, like, the top. Like, before she goes up. I think. Actually, no. Okay. This bit here is just weird. Like, the transition from the jump back to normal. So I'll just keep it like that for now. And then this bit here. Just bring everything back a few frames. It goes up, and then, gosh, why can't I? Marlo, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be working. Unless, no, you wouldn't be on your break yet. Okay, so before we get to the top here. Okay, let's just select everything. Bring it back. Except not this one. Ah, okay, so it was only 2 that I needed to bring back. But I still feel like it's still off somehow. There's not enough of a delay. Oh my gosh, Sophie's getting so many hip pats. Okay, I think because the fin movement kind of matches up exactly with the head movement, so it needs to come back just a tiny bit more. Just to offset it that little bit. Yes, okay, that was it. And then it's just a bit more like springy and squishy. I don't know how else to explain it. It's like one of the principles of animation you have is drag, pretty much. So that way it's like when your main object moves, your appendage, in this case the fin, also moves, but then it kind of like overshoots and like there's a bit of a delay before it spins back around the other side. So it's kind of like, I kind of see it as kind of like a tail wagging, you know? You don't have like a straight, like every part of the tail doesn't move at the same time. You've got like that little swishy, wavy bit. I don't know how to explain it. This is why I don't teach. Okay, and the only other thing is like this transition here between when it goes up and down and then left to right. So maybe drag a little bit more on this side as it's tilting towards the other side. And then it should loop pretty neatly. Pretty neatly. Okay. Okay. I got very confused, but I'm liking how this looks. It pats! You know what? I'm gonna give her a little pat too. She's just so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's so cute when she's sleeping and not being a little cheeky. Okay. Okay. That's the main part done. That's like the main animation. And then what I'll do, I won't do it now because it'll take up way too much resources on my PC. But I basically render out this animation with her like this, and then I render out one with her blinking. That way I can just like cut out those little bits of like blinking. And like when the eyes are closed, like right now for Miles, when he does his little jump, he has his eyes closed. And then I also render out like a talking one that's like got the talking and the blinks as well, to swap between when it does the text to speech. And then I also need to do the jail one, which is actually, I have it in a separate file. And have all these markers for where, because rather than rendering out the whole thing for each of the different expressions, I render out an expression from here to here, change the expression from here to here, change the expression from here to here, and then just render out those like sections of it. So, what is this cube? Oh, the cube is the jail bars. And Miles. I don't know why that's enabled. What is... You guys can't see it, but I've got like so much unnecessary stuff just in here. I clearly don't keep my files very organized. Alright, but let's bring in Aziza, and that will also bring in the armature for Aziza because it's all linked. And then I will need to make a separate armature actually. I can link her to the armature that's already here. But I would need to do some more animations for the fins. I also... This jail was made with ears in mind, I think. Why doesn't it line up? Wait, I'm gonna put Miles in jail for a second. Just wondering if it was always... The ears don't like touch the top of the jail bar, so I'm just wondering if it was always like that. Apparently it was. I need to... Is that one of the 7... Is it 7 TV or something? I need to still get that. My bad. Yeah, Miles is awesome. Miles is definitely a chat favorite. Miles is actually my partner's squishmallow. So he's the only one that's not mine, and everyone loves him. Alright, but let's just... Okay, I'm thinking, because Aziza doesn't have anything on top, so like the jail just doesn't really suit. Jail bars, especially for Aziza. I didn't actually type all of that out, but... Basically, just want to lower it down a bit, so that way she's more squished in there. I'm also wondering why it doesn't match up properly. Ah! What have I done? Did I just not do this well the first time? You're fine, Yoko. Welcome. You're here. He's freed! Aziza will be going into jail a lot throughout the course of the next 10 minutes. basically, I don't know why, because he like bounces down, but why does it not? It doesn't match up with like the jail bars, and I'm just confused why I have done this. So jail comes down. Bounce up. What have I done? Okay, so just like a little. My gosh, why? Brain, please do the thing. Thinking thing would be great. So wait, that's the start of the loop, so I can't actually move that. You were counting the days till I streamed? No! I'm sorry. Like I said, I felt so bad that I wasn't streaming. And also, okay, on that note, I'm sorry if like I just miss any messages. Normally I would be like looking over here and doing my thing, you know, doing my animating thing. And then I would see I've got my chat like just on the other screen. And I would see that out of the corner of my eye. But I don't see it out of the corner of my eye anymore. A lot of the reason why I haven't been streaming is because I have lost some of my sight in my eye on that side. No one knows what's wrong with me. So it's been a whole ordeal in itself. Don't worry about me. I hope you don't have to worry about me or anything. But if I miss any messages, I'm sorry. It's just I literally just don't see it anymore, and I I need to figure out something so that way it's more noticeable. Okay, so that's why. Okay, let's go from frame 71 to frame 120 and just loop it through there. Actually, let's go 119. You always cut off the second frame so it doesn't loop around. Okay. It is a cat cam! Yeah! So this is Sophie. She is a new addition. We've only had her for like 3 days. But yeah, she's a little baby. She sits here. She's very sweet. Very sociable. Very needy. She'll like, if I was to get up right now, she would come and follow me. She just wants to be around people. So that's why she sits here while I'm at my computer at night, doing work. She just sits there. But thanks, cute girl. Like I said, it's apparently it's not serious. Like there's nothing seriously wrong with me or anything. Otherwise, I don't know, or maybe there is and they're just not seeing it. But oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. That's been where most of my stress has been the past few weeks. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not dead yet, so I make light of it because it's what's keeping me sane. Kind of relate, a year or so ago, my vision just started failing on me, lol. I'm sorry, Yoko. Oh, Squishmallow didn't turn into Eloise. No! Why not? Why not? Why not? There we go. Yeah, it's been a thing, having to come to terms with, losing some sight. It's definitely a stressful thing. So I hope you're handling it well. I have my cat for almost a year and he still follows me around while I'm doing yard work. Oh, that is so cute. That's so cute. I love it though. I'm not even mad. It's like, this is kind of what we wanted, and I knew that, like, okay, if you get a needy cat, it's going to be a needy cat. And like, that wasn't specifically, like, we didn't go into it being like, oh, what's the neediest cat that we could get kind of thing, but just like, we did want a cat that was like affectionate and like really sweet and just something that would keep, like, especially me company when Marlo's at work. But yeah, just a cat that wants to be around and keep his company and just be around. And she does a little sigh. Is Eloise your favorite, Yoko? Eloise is my favorite. I'm a little bit biased, but I think Eloise is my favorite. I'm also thinking it's like, maybe I could do a custom Sophie Squishmallow. Like, I already have a Sophia Squishmallow, but maybe I could do a little Sophie Squishmallow. Her pattern is like really complex though. Let me actually, I'll bring up the good photo of her in the daytime where you can actually see her coat. There we go. Yeah, she's quite a complex little lady. She's got lots of different colors in her, which I love. It's really unique, but it'd be interesting to translate that into, yeah. I was about to do something and now I've forgotten. Oh, okay, so blend shapes. Basically, let me demonstrate on Eloise because she was the first. So when the jail bars come in, it looks terrible from this angle, but basically when the jail bars come in, Squishmallow gets squished into the jail bars, okay? This is actually what's happening. Oh, head pass. Let's move the thing over a little bit. She is such a baby. She's cleaning herself. That's one thing I didn't realize. I knew cats clean themselves, but I didn't realize that they would literally spend like half of their day cleaning themselves and the other half sleeping. You just hate it when the accessories for something arrive earlier than the thing itself. Yeah, I can't say I have experienced that, but I can imagine how frustrating that is. You know, you want everything to arrive all at once. Fair enough, fair enough. Every time I comment, it mutes? What do you mean? Twitch is just Twitch though, you know, like we know Twitch is just a little shithead most of the time. But this is what happens to Squishmallow when you put him in jail. Put him or her in jail. He got squish. So if I from memory, I don't think I can copy shape keys between different meshes. From memory. Just no sounds play? That is really weird. I can't really help you with that. I'm sorry, but Twitch do be twitching. Yeah, this is why you don't put Squish into jail. This is what happens when you put Squish in jail. Maybe you'll think twice before you do it next time, Ali. I'm just kidding. Gonna talk with some friends, make my brain stop going everywhere. Oh no! I hope you are doing okay. I hope your friends are able to help. But that's okay. I'm just gonna keep working on Aziza for you. How the fins go straight through the bars. Maybe could I get away with just moving them forward a little bit? Oh wait, did I not? Oh no, okay, it's fine, okay. Okay, yeah, you don't notice the change in the fins, which is good. But let's also... squish the sides in a bit. Weird brain bouncy everywhere and conversation makes it hectic. Fair enough, fair enough. I can kind of relate to that a bit. But yeah, you go hang out with your friends. Go have fun. And okay, I just realized I responded to you in my mind, Yoko. I didn't say anything out loud. I apologize. But Unpacking's that like somewhat new game, right? I feel like I've seen it on TikTok a bit, but I haven't actually played it myself. Okay, so Eloise starts getting squished at frame 54. Let's keep eyeing that, and then at frame 59 is full squish, and then frame 65 is 3/4 squished. That's not frame 59, is it? It's 65. And then full squish at frame 71. The pixel art game, yeah, okay. I have seen it. Looks pretty cute. You just came back to a cursed image. Oh, I was just copying. It's fine. It's just 2 squishmallows, 1 cage. I was just copying the keyframes between each one, but I have to. Okay, I just forgot that I also do need. Why? Why is that? I don't know why that is on 0. That should be on 1. Huh. Seems a little tight, yeah. Yes, it does. I am going to put Eloise, that's her name. I'm going to put Eloise in jail for a second. I wouldn't have messed up. I would have noticed it, right? Yeah, I didn't mess up. Something's just gone wrong with this after I've rendered it out. Okay. Basically, the keyframe that was here was on 0, which meant between the loop here and the loop here, like you can see the body's changing for some reason, which it shouldn't. And it doesn't. It's just at some point something over here has changed. But not in like the actual render or anything. Goes to 0. Alright, let's hide Eloise and then the expression is going to change as well. Like when I render it out and do all of that stuff, I am going to be doing that, but not now. But here we go. We got like the intro animation of being jailed. We got a little loop. And then we got the free animation. What I need to do is basically reanimate the fins. So I'm just going to do armature Aziza here. I think. Okay, thinking what would be best. Because I've already set up, like I've already rigged the fins in this armature. So maybe I will just copy all of the keyframes from this one. Into this one. No, it doesn't let me do it. What's her name as in this squishmallow? This is Aziza. A-Z-I-Z-A. And it's based on... Okay. From like the little poll that I did, which wasn't the best poll. I will do a better job next time. But Aziza won. But because Ali also has an Aziza, we're doing it based on Ali's Aziza, which has a little nub from when they got attacked by dogs. Okay. I was saying okay as well. I wasn't saying K. Just before that sounded not great. Could I combine 2 rigs together? Question mark? I may just be like over engineering this, but basically, can I just get rid of, why can't I select that? I want to keep the fins from this one, but everything but the ears from this one. And then can I just merge it into this one? And then I think that did work. Because basically I had all the animations already onto these base bones to fit like the jail animation. But because the fins are like an added thing, I didn't want to redo another armature and re-rig it, pretty much. So I've just like taken the bits that I want to keep from both of them, merged them together. Work smarter, not harder. Where is the relations? We want to parent this to the body and then parent this one to the body. So now they are going to move together like that. Yes. So then I just need to, again, it's kept the ear keyframes for some reason, even though there is no ears. But let's go a little bit before, go because it's going from the 3D cursor. I was like, why is it not pivoting where it should? There we go. Okay. What I didn't do though is change the rig to the new rig that I just made. And now it's going to move. Yep. So a little bit before she stops going down, I'm going to bring the fins up a tiny bit. And then just before the top, we're also going to bring the fins down a tiny bit. Then they go up, so then here we want them to be down. We also need to copy the position from the start all the way to the end, so that way it's going to start and end in the same spot. I could lie and say that's so that way it makes the, like, when all the animations go for like when you put them in jail and then the jail loops, that it was going to be seamless, but I don't know. It's not seamless. I've been thinking about redoing it so that way it's like not as video files, but like maybe a Unity thing, and then like chat commands and the point redeems and stuff will fire different like events and stuff in a like little Unity animation thing. I don't know. I need to look into it more. Um, I just know that Fui does some stuff that's like chat can control things that happen in a Unity scene, and I feel like I could probably take some ideas from that and do the same. So that way it's a lot seamless. But yeah, for now it is not seamless. Something is still off about the fins. I think it's actually, I don't know what's wrong. Something. It does stop very suddenly, but there's not much more I can do about that. So we go down, down, up. Down, up, down. And then we want the same position at the start of the loop to the end of the loop, and then we just need to add some subtle movements in. Something is really off. Okay. So she goes down, fins go down, fins come up. Okay, let's bring it back to 71 to 119 and just see how it loops, because I don't think it loops very well. Maybe it's okay. It may actually be okay. Then here, okay, between 120 and 210. So gets freed. Don't want the fins to move too much before the big like sigh of relief. It's gonna move a little bit and then all of that movement is gonna cause a lot of drag on the fins. Gonna drag all the way down. And then such a big movement down is going to cause a lot of drag upwards on the fins. Even more than that. Drag down, and then they go back to more of... Actually, hang on. Go down a lot to cushion all of that movement, and then come back up and kind of just fade back to because I didn't give myself a lot of room here, but I feel like it kind of bounces okay. And then it will kind of cushion into the normal, just the standard loop like Eloise is doing now. Okay, let's give that a save because I have done a lot on that. You're back! Welcome back! I think... I was about to say, I think I have almost finished, but then I realized I haven't. Like, there was one other thing that, like, I kind of want to fix up. Basically, we have the fins animated for the jail intro, and then the jail loop. The loop is just gonna go between here and there. And then the jail free, we got a big sigh of relief, big arm movements, big fin movements, and then cushion all of that movement, and then we go up, and then back down, but okay, they go down and then up, but the up is pretty much, I'm gonna move them up more so that way there's more downwards movement between the last keyframe, just a little bit. I want it to be a bit more subtle, but we want to go up and then back down. If that makes any sense. Go up and then down. Because between here and here, they were pretty much in the same position, so it just looked like they stood in the same spot, but now they kind of move up and down. But now they move too far up. Go up, down. Because they move up more than they do move up here. Pretty much, so it looks like they're not like tapering off or anything. Oh, this is difficult. Oh my gosh, yes, this is a cat, Marlo. Wow, don't you know what your own daughter looks like? Alright, I think this may be okay. It's gonna seem a bit sudden, but like, ugh. I think she's dreaming. I don't know if you can tell, but her eyes are twitching. They were. They're not anymore now that I've said it. Oh no, I think I woke her up. Aww. Okay, let's give this a save. And like I said, I'm not going to render this out tonight because my computer needs all of the resources to be streaming, but I'll render it all out tomorrow. And then I will set it all up as like channel point stuff so that way we can have a new Squishmallow fan. How dare, I know, I woke the baby. Oh, I just want to pet her all the time. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Okay. Is that all I need to do? I think that's all that I need to do. This is what Chico Physics is made for. Were you watching? This is the like when they get free and there's a big sigh of relief. It's a little bit awkward at the end. There's not much I can already do because the first and the last frame is already I don't want to say set in stone. It's like yeah, it's kind of predetermined because it needs to loop back into the like the idle animation. So oh, head pass. Look at my arm just disconnected up there. Yeah, the first and last frame is kind of it has to stay as it is. Otherwise I have to go back and redo all of the other like idle animations and stuff. And it's not gonna like flow onto each other. I think it's okay there. So yeah, I'm going to save that. And that might be all that I do tonight. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really tired. I thought I was gonna stay up and stream for like a little while longer. I even had what 3/4 of an energy drink. I'm like sitting here trying not to yawn because I'm tired. This little cheeky thing, she woke me up. She didn't wake me up. I woke up and then she wouldn't let me fall back asleep. So I haven't had as much sleep last night either. Oh no, you don't have enough points to the head pats. Maybe next time. But yeah, like I said, she joins me every night. She's sitting here while I do my work, so she'll be here next stream. Don't worry. And then I might set up like a more permanent. I need to figure out because there's like not a lot of screen real estate by the time you have a cat and then you have chat and then I've got all of my like the where is my finger? This side, all of the the subscribers and follows and stuff, and then you've got me and then you've got the squishmallow and it's just a lot to have on the screen. So I'm glad you enjoyed watching. Like I said, I try and make it interesting, but like it's hard sometimes to describe what I'm doing in my mind. Yeah, just putting that into words, trying to explain stuff is difficult. Spending points on something I wish I could do in real life. Well, you know, you'll get home from work and then she'll be waiting for you. She'll be here, don't worry. She's not going anywhere, I hope not. Okay. So the other thing that I was wanting to do tonight, okay, where's my schedule? There's even another project. Okay, I showed you guys off the Ghost! Hi! Oh my gosh. Welcome, but also I'm wrapping it up soon. I'm sorry. I was originally wanting to stream longer, but I am so tired right now. What else was I forget. I was saying something and now oh yeah, so the cat tree. I've got the cat tree to do. Basically just gotta texture the cat tree and also make the smaller versions functional. Let me actually, okay, let's do a because I have all of these different variations. We've got like the OG. This is like the big deluxe cat tree. Uh you shouldn't have to wake up earlier. Like I said, I was going to stream later. Like my sleep schedule is also pretty terrible right now. You've seen the TikToks? Yeah, this has been giving me so much grief. I'm not gonna be able to load into the game fast enough to show it off, but I have almost got it figured out. Um, it's very, I think, within the realms of what I can do. I don't think I can make it work perfectly, but it is functional with some of the small platforms. Like this here is a very small platform. Hang on, this here is a small platform. Basically, the cat trees that are in the game are very. Here's an example for comparison. So this is like an in-game cat tree, right? They're very big, very clunky, and so they're like that for a reason, pretty much, because the cats need enough space to be able to like pathfind between the different platforms and like spin around and move around and stuff. When I basically say, hey, take this size platform and make it this size, it doesn't, it's like too small, and the game's just like, no, it can't be that small. And so the cats will like sometimes sit off to the side. It happens with this one as well. They'll like sit off to the side here. So again, it's not perfect, but I do have it working enough so that way they do jump up here and they do jump up here, and then they do go and they sit in this little cubby, and then they do sit on the top as well. They don't sit all the way up here anymore. I don't think there's much more that I can do. And there's not any real documentation either on like getting cat trees to work. So this has just been me messing around, seeing what I can find. And I've made it work more than I thought I was going to be able to, but yeah, I'm not entirely happy with it. I'm hoping that maybe for these smaller ones where there's not as many platforms, not as many jumping places, it'll be a lot more straightforward. Like this may be too small even. I may have to change some things up, but if it's just like a jump to there and a jump to there, like I'm hoping maybe it'll be okay and not as but yeah. So there's 5 different sizes, which are based on, first of all, for this little angel here, we bought this cat tree. So this is basically a replica of the cat tree that we have IRL, which is this one here. And then we've got the 4 other smaller sizes. Not your fault, Sims is wonky. Yeah. And that's like, I've stressed over it enough. Like, I've gone backwards and forwards and put so much time into. Yay, you got the headbands! Yeah, I've gone backwards and forwards trying to see what does what, and just trying different things, and I've got it the best that I have so far. But yeah, it is what it is. I'll see how the smaller ones go. I'm still thinking even the smaller ones, like even these small platforms here, are gonna have some issues. That's the thing, is it's functional, but it's not perfect. And it's like, for me, I am a bit of a perfectionist. I do. Also, I don't know why my camera is doing that. I just realized that it's going light and dark. I think it's got auto ISO on it or something, but it's doing a thing. I apologize. But yeah, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I do like to put out quality stuff. Like, I don't want to be putting out content that is broken or isn't a great standard, because like I personally, like, I look at things, this is just internally as well. I don't ever call people out or whatever like that, but I see other creators and content that they make, and I'm like, that's really not that great, or like, yeah. So I hold myself to a high standard, which I know is like, some people aren't gonna care, kind of thing. But I know that I do care, so yeah, like Qtome Girl, I had still downloaded like this, and with that's fair enough. And I may just put like a little bit of a disclaimer as well, because that's the thing, is like, I can say that I'm going to mess around with it some more and see what I can find, but like, I stopped working on it because I found out everything that I could find out, and now I'm like, I don't know what else that I can do. Like, as far as I know, what I'm doing should work, but it's acting not quite as expected in game, and I think that's just the game itself. And or more something about the cats and like the way that the cats pathfind themselves and not the tree itself, or just the fact that the tree is small and the cats can't pathfind properly on a small space, kind of thing. So yeah, that's just the conclusion that I'm at. But yeah, functional but not perfect is basically just a Sims. Sometimes it is needed functional. Yeah. As soon as like I started reading your comment, I was thinking, yeah, they put out packs that, yeah. Yeah, I will see what happens. I'll see if I end up working on this tomorrow or not. I may be looking at a car tomorrow because I need to buy a new car now, so we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. I will also, while I'm here, I will show off the one other thing that I have been working on. Is this set. So this is just like a little mini fashion set that's going to be released in September, because I'm doing like a little monthly fashion set. Thank you, Mimi. I really appreciate that. But that's the thing, is like, I do get where you are coming from, but like, I do also receive some compensation for my time. And sure, it's not like, how do I phrase this without it sounding bad? It's not like if I work like 8 hours on something, I get paid like an 8-hour wage kind of thing. It's nothing like that. But it is some monetary compensation. So I do want to make sure that the stuff that I am putting out is of a decent standard at least, because people are supporting me financially in that way. So that's just, yeah, my take on it. I'm glad you like the set, guys. There's also a ring that comes with it, which looks a bit out of place at the moment. But I've got the earrings, the choker, the top, the ring, and there's going to be, if I bring this over, there's going to be this pair of pants with the cutout hearts and everything, and also some boots. And so that's going to be the set. I feel like I should be better because your work is amazing. No, what do you mean? the whole you make me want to play Sims so bad. I make the custom content and I still don't want to play The Sims. But if it makes you want to play The Sims, then great, go ahead. But yeah, I actually installed The Sims 3 on my PC last week. I haven't really played too much. I've just gone shopping for custom content, but I might do that. They're pants. They're long pants. But yeah, they just got little heart cutouts in it, which I'm kind of excited to do. Oh, are they part of the set? Yes, they will be part of the set. Everything here pretty much, minus these earrings. I didn't like these earrings, so I swapped them out for these hoops. So yeah, the full set will be the earrings, the choker, the ring, the top, the pants, and the boots. So it's all like a little mix and match set, kind of like what I did last month with this one. That was a choker and a top and a skirt and the garters and the shoes and the wrist bracelet thing. So you didn't get much sleep because Puppy woke you up? Yeah, I haven't gotten much sleep either because she woke me up, so I can relate to that. I hope you can get some rest soon. Thanks, Ghost. I'm definitely... It's like a new thing that I'm adopting, kind of, to kind of keep me on track to do... Just have like a goal each month. So yeah, there's going to be like a mini set like this every month. And so this one is for September, and then I'll have another one in October, then I'll have another one in November and December, and yeah, however long I end up keeping it up for is how long. And so I'll just have like... First of all, as well, okay, I have a Pinterest board of some outfit sets and stuff that I like, but because I am drawn to a specific kind of fashion, that's pretty much all that I do see. So if anyone does ever have any suggestions and stuff that, like, especially for these sets that you do want to see, I know Cute Tommy Girl, you do mention as well doing men's sets. I'm completely open to doing that. I just don't get a lot of inspiration in terms of like men's fashion or masculine fashion or anything like that. But yeah, if you come across like specific images and stuff, feel free to just send them to me and I'll consider doing them in future. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have on the table. I have a couple of... Well, I have one, but it's... My brain is going too fast for my words. I have a commission as well that I haven't started yet, but it is a very large commission. It's got like 2 separate like outfits and stuff. And they in the past have commissioned me, and they've always put out the custom content publicly as well. They've been really cool like that. So that I need to start on as well. So I have got a lot of stuff coming up. I'm trying to not so much force myself into being productive again after the past couple of weeks, but also I do need to give myself like a little bit of a push to be productive. Otherwise, I don't find the motivation. So yeah, lots of cool things coming. Hopefully. Well, that's pretty much all I've got for tonight, guys. I sat here talking for like the past 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to set up a raid and go sleep. Here's the thing, Cute Tommy Girl, is like I haven't officially like opened commissions, or am accepting commissions because it's like sometimes I don't want to take on too much and then be hit with that burnout and have to be forcing myself to do it, or just not being able to commit to stuff. So I haven't been accepting commissions lately, but this person is really cool. They've commissioned me a few times now, so I was willing to make an exception for them. And then I accepted this commission, and then everything that's happened in the past couple of weeks happened like right afterwards. But yeah, you keep saying it, Mimi, as well, but like the amount that like I do relate to you is actually scary. But yeah. I'll get back on track. It's just a matter of when, but I'm working on it. And also, oh, okay, on the topic of commissions, I'm wanting to do VTuber commissions as well, and like I was keen to do that, and then I was like, yes, in July, the start of July is when I'm gonna open commissions, and it's now the end of August, and I still haven't done it yet, so yay. One day. But if I sit here, okay, I'm gonna do a raid. Otherwise, I'm gonna sit here and continue talking for like the next 30 minutes because I'm in a talkative mood apparently. But yeah, also a mood. Yeah. What about good night for Sophie? Can't leave Sophie out. Okay. Doing a raid. This person is a new person. They just came up on my feed. They're doing some Twitch emotes, I believe, and they look pretty cool. So I'm just gonna send you over to them. Boop. You're a talkative one too? Yeah. Sometimes I am, and then sometimes I'm just not. It's just one of those things. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's all I have. I've showed off everything that I have. I've talked about everything that I have to talk about. I'm gonna go and get some rest. But I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your night, day. I don't know how many of you guys are actually Australian. I know a lot of you people aren't actually tonight. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting and keeping me company and putting up with me. I'll try and be a bit more focused and a bit more organized next stream. Major stream tomorrow. Otherwise, if it's not tomorrow, it will probably be Friday or Saturday. But again, this is why I don't like to commit to things. But I'll try. I'll try my best. I hope this is why I tell you guys, is because it's like if I tell you, then I'm more likely to actually commit to it. But I'm sorry if I do let you guys down. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time when I do. Bye!